Hello, this is Professor Shapiro, known on the internet as Harry Hawk. And we are picking up from one of the earlier videos. This is part of your lab work. And we are about to set up or go through the process of accessing the Google Merchandise Store demo account. And that is what this video is about. And what I'm going to point out is that when we say access their merchandise store, we're not going to access the actual store, but rather the data behind the store. We're going to be looking at the Google Analytics data that is part of their store. It's something that Google provides for free to help people understand how to understand data, how to understand, in particular, how to use Google Analytics. And we are covering this in this course not as a tutorial on how to use Google Analytics. There are plenty of those available because that is not part of our learning objectives, but rather we do need to understand some of the underlying data that is part of a web store. Now, there is an earlier video, how to use Google Analytics, BUS 134-AU, and you need to have completed that video and the steps associated with it, which will have set up your Google Analytics account. And again, I'm recommending that you use your Southwestern email address or even a personal email address. I would prefer you to use your Southwestern account. But I recommend that you do not use a business or work account because we don't want to confuse those. After you have completed that video, you need to remain logged into that account. And so I'm going to just show you here. I'm verifying that I am logged into this is the account that I set up in that prior video. I can see when I click here that I'm logged in as H. Shapiro, not my personal email and not one of my client accounts. So that's correct. And this is a Google Doc. I will provide this doc or a PDF to you as part of this assignment. And we're just going to now complete step 3, which is to click on this link here. There's also some additional information listed below you may want to use at some point. We're just going to click on this link, analytics.google.com, analytics web demo account. So here we go. And now it brings up this particular page, and we need to click on this access demo account. You can see the headline, access demo account. It's telling you about it, and then it's providing this link. And so you will now click on that link. And it's welcoming us to the demo account. If you have questions or would like to give feedback, use the Google Analytics community. What I want you to do is open that link in a new window. On my computer, that's hold down the control key and click. For you, it may be a right click where you tell it to open up in a new window, like this, open up in a new window, open up in a new tab. I'm just going to do the new tab. And this is the online community that supports Google Analytics. And I would ask you to bookmark this. And I'm going to bookmark it. And we're not going to use this directly at this point, but it's important that you retain that address should you need it in the future. And we are now looking within the store. And again, there's some help files here. You may remember this from the previous video. At the moment, we're just going to close that. If you haven't watched the videos that I required you to watch in the previous video, you may want to pause this and do that now. I'll close that. And now I'm going to hit home. And so now we're back to the previous screen where we saw Professor Harry's store, but you'll notice that there is a folder above. So now we have 2 folders, where previous, and this is what it looked like, there was just 1 folder. We now have 2. And so you're going to have the account that you've created. This is your Google Analytics account. You should see your name there. You can see here's my name, upper right hand corner. And we have 2 folders here. We have the folder that contains the store that you're building as part of this course, and then we have the demo account. And we're going to go into the master view, And I'm going to ask you to click on the real-time button here and click on overview. And what I want to show you, and when you do this, you will see something different than what is on my screen at the moment, because I'm recording this on August 10th, 2016. Whatever day, time that you're accessing this, this will be the actual real-time data. So right now on that merchandise store, which is an actual store, there are 58 people on it. Now, if you do this early in the morning, late at night, on a weekend, on a holiday, you may see different traffic, right? We can imagine there's times when it's more busy and less busy. And so now what I want you to do is to close this blue bar on the top. There's a little X, so we're going to close that. And we're going to click back on home. And then we're going to go to the date. Now again, when you do this date range, this may be September, October, November. You may even be in a different year. And so what I want you to do, let's imagine you're in November of 2016. With this first blue box highlighted, you're going to scroll back. There's an arrow here, and I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see it real clearly. We're going to use the back arrow until we get to August, and we're going to select August 1st. And now the second blue box is highlighted. And again, I've zoomed up a little bit, and we want to click on August 7th. So we now have a custom date range of August 1st, 2016 to August 7th, and we're going to hit apply. And you should see under the master view and the other views that the total number of sessions are 15,889. Now, you're free after this video to change the dates and look at other time periods, but you will need to know how to do this prior to the next set of videos, which assume that you have set up a Google account, assume that you have given yourself access to the demo account, and that you know how to set the date for August 1st to August 7th, which is a week. And again, particularly August 1st to August 7th, 2016. So I'm going to return the screen to normal. I'm going to go back to this document again. It's a very simple setup, and we have now completed all the steps. I'm going to review with you. You've completed setting up your Google accounts with the prior video, how to use Google Analytics, BUS 134-AU. You remained logged into that account, which we demonstrated here. Then you accessed this link, Google Analytics, analytics.google.com/analytics/web/demo account. We clicked on Access Demo Account, and you got access to the demo account, as you will see again on the screen. Once you have done that, however, you will be able to go to Google Analytics, log into your account, and you will have two folders, the folder for your personal account and the folder for the demo account. So in the future, you do not need to use this link or go through this page. In the future, all you have to do is log into the demo, log into Google Analytics, and then go into the demo account. And again, we're going to start by using the master view. In fact, now this earlier page, I'm going to do a refresh. So I'll zoom up on that a little bit, and you can see under the tab there's a refresh button, upper left corner. I'm going to click on that, and when I refresh that page, we will see that in fact that I have access to both of these. I'll close this. I'm going to close this, and we'll zoom back out. If you have any questions, if you're not sure how this is working, you have a lot of options available. One is to go ahead in the syllabus and in the course management system. There are links to creating a phone conference call with me, and you could schedule a call and we could go through this. You could text message me. You can also leave messages in the discussion forum through the course management system. So there's many ways to get in touch with me, and if you're not sure of how to proceed, please do get in touch. Don't get nervous or worry. Just get in touch and let me help you get through this. You can also reach out to classmates, and I certainly encourage you to help each other as you access these different packages that we're going to be using during the lab portion of this course. This is Professor Shapiro, known on the internet as Harry Hawk. I hope everybody has a great week. Bye-bye.